to Still Buffering, a sister's guide to teens through the ages. I am Riley Smirl.
I'm Sydney McElroy.
And I'm Taylor Smirl.
Well, hello, sisters. How are you?
I'm fine.
Doing great.
Are you all recovering from Max Fun Con?
But, I mean, I didn't really have anything to recover from. I can't drink alcohol.
Well, I didn't just mean alcohol.
What about all the fun? I think I had way above my legal limit of fun this weekend.
I just mean fun. And for me, lack of sleep. I don't tend to stay up that late generally.
Again, I didn't stay up late. I went to my room, went to bed at about 11 o'clock every night.
I usually don't go to bed that early, so once again, it was fine.
I don't understand that the teenager who came along with us to Max Fun Con East, which was an amazing, wonderful, fun time, by the way. It was a great time. And we really enjoyed getting to meet all of you lovely people who came. But our teenager who came along with us, Riley, you went to bed earlier than any of us every night. I think you were in bed before my baby.
Yeah, there were a few nights where I was in bed and Charlie was still running around.
Charlie went to the dance party.
I know. I didn't even go to the dance party.
Yeah.
Charlie was down there doing a dance of her own invention, which involved just standing there and swinging her arms back and forth.
Sounds about right.
Wait, that's what I was doing too. Is that not a thing?
I don't know if that's dancing. But I don't know that anything I do is dancing, really.
No.
Yeah, I don't dance.
I just mimic various like Mortal Kombat character like setup moves, you know?
Right.
And that generally works out.
Right, like you did at prom.
I did that.
Jumping is also effective. You know?
Yeah.
Just jump. Up and down.
Just jump up and down.
And it's still how kids dance.
Pretty much.
I like to have one drink in my hand when I dance because that's one hand that I don't have to figure out what to do anything with. Like, if you see me double fisting on the dance floor, I swear I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just super nervous about dancing. Like, their hands are busy. I just gotta sway now.
Then you can keep that one hand in like a Barbie arm position at all times. Like that kind of bent at the elbow, hand extended position, and not have to worry about it. Like, this is my Barbie arm.
You just throw in a woo every now and then, and it makes total sense.
Yeah.
But what do you do with the other one? Is like punching? Is punching cool? Like punch, punch, dance, dance. Is that
only if you say punch, punch, dance, dance?
That's what I just think of the dance that Buffy does in the musical episode, which is a mixture of kicking and punching and dance moves, and that's what you aim for, right?
That's dancing.
Yeah.
So now this has been our episode about how to dance.
Thank you for listening.
This is
we told you.
You play a lot of video games, watch a lot of Buffy, you'll figure it out.
Punching and Barbie arm.
Hold a drink. It can be juice.
That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't have to be alcohol. You just need something in a cup. It can be an empty cup, actually.
Empty cup.
That might be preferable.
Because then you might not risk spilling, which is about equally as nerve-wracking as dancing.
We like an element of danger in our activities. But I thought one thing that would be interesting for us to talk about this week is, Riley, you say things sometimes. We got to spend a whole weekend all together, and so you said lots of things. Like you talked. I got to talk to you more than I usually do.
Yes.
You said things. And sometimes you say things and I don't know what they mean.
Okay.
Like
Are
words.
you talking about like when we were in the car and Justin was I was driving on the interstate for the first time and just asked me if I wanted to turn on any music, and he was like, is this fine? I was like, yeah, that's chill. That's good. And he was like, wait, is that okay? Is this fine? I'm like, yeah, it's chill. He's like, what are you talking about?
I think that's an example. Sometimes you just say things and I'm not sure if it is positive or negative.
Like example? Give me an example.
I'm trying to think of something that you have said recently. I can think of something that was tweeted at me recently.
What was tweeted at you?
That something was woke.
Okay.
Now, I understand the word woke to mean like past tense.
I have awakened.
Awakened.
I have awakened.
You are awake, but you did before, so then you woke. I don't understand that, like using it as something is woke.
I mean, pretty much just it's woke. It's cool. It's good. It's good.
Well, I think it means more than that. I looked it up, so I know you're wrong.
I'll let your 30-year-old sister jump in here, teen.
Go ahead.
I think woke means aware. Like, like aware with like real social issues. But I'll be honest, I didn't know what this meant until somebody tweeted at Patton Oswalt that he was one of the most woke comedians there are out there. And I had to look it up to understand that clever tweet. And I would agree with that. Patton Oswalt is pretty woke.
I mean, I think it is. I agree with that too. I think it is cool. Like, I don't think you would say something is woke that was uncool.
I would agree.
But also culturally or socially aware and relevant.
Okay.
So now this is going to be problematic if you don't know today's slang.
No, you all are obviously the pros. I'll say you run this show. Go ahead.
Oh, come on. One of our listeners shared in the Facebook group like corollary slang phrases. I thought that would be a good place for us to start.
Okay.
Things that what it might mean today, like compared to its 90s equivalent.
Okay.
Slang terms. Okay.
Okay.
So I understand that "bye Felicia" is a thing that people say.
Yes.
And you do not say it necessarily to a human that is called Felicia.
I've never met a human named Felicia. I've also never said this, but I understand the meaning.
You've never said this?
No.
I feel like I've heard you and Taylor say this.
I've said it jokingly, never, I think, as the intended purpose.
I once named a cocktail by Felicia on a menu.
So Taylor knows what this means.
Taylor, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it originated in the movie Friday, and it's just like the meaning behind it is just sort of like, get out of here, like, forget you. It's kind of like a dismissive, like, and you're done. Bye, Felicia.
Okay.
Yes.
What? Okay, that makes sense why it's Felicia then. I was going to say, I understand like bye, but I think a fair corollary to that also from a movie would be as if.
From Clueless.
Yes, from Clueless.
Yes.
As if, which I don't understand why we don't still use because I think it's very appropriate.
Why do you think so?
Well, it's just, I mean, like that phrase, as if, you can end with whatever the thing is you're as ifing.
But I don't think anyone did that. I don't think anyone added, like, just to clarify. As if that would still be cool.
But you could.
But it wasn't, as if also wasn't like just said, like, it wasn't part of a sentence. It was just like, you tell me something that you think I need to hear, and I'll go, as if. And that's just like, you're done. Bye.
Right. Exactly. It's the same as "bye Felicia," except it actually, like, references, like, you could end it with something.
But did anyone?
No, but you could.
Sydney,
like, makes sense
did you end
me.
it? Is that explains him a lot.
Well,
I heard people are saying as if now. I think it makes more sense grammatically if you end it with an actual phrase.
As if I would be interested in going out on a social occasion with you. Like
comrade.
What?
Buddy.
I don't think comrade has ever been slang.
I don't think so.
But Sydney probably
like instead of like,
right?
instead of like "bae," are you accusing her of being a communist? That sweet communist slang. Forget "bae." Yo, he my comrade.
I got that from 1984. You could say bucko. Is that still? Listen, bucko.
No.
No?
I don't. Where is that from? That's like a 1950s thing.
Sounds like something Dad would say.
That also sounds like one of those words that that doesn't really make sense, and maybe you want to stay away from because it could come from somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there are a lot out there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I understand that now. Now, we've talked a lot about BAE. I feel like, or at least you've explained.
I've told
BAE
you
to
what
me extensively.
BAE stands for before.
But before all
Anything.
No.
Before anything else.
Okay.
Before all anything. That's
ba.
ba.
You my ba.
I am at ba. What's going on?
There's sheep in the studio. So BAE is a good thing. It means like your friend, your loved one, your thing that you enjoy or appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Can it also be adjective?
I wouldn't
like
say
that
thing
is
enjoy.
that is BAE. That is a BAE thing.
Now wait a minute. You just said adjective. which means it is a word that is describing a noun.
Right.
Like that's some bay pizza. I don't think that works.
No, not like that.
But pizza can be your bay.
Yes.
Correct? Aha.
But that is using it as a noun.
Which, okay, so this is in this list that we found, I would take issue with shorty then being an equivalent 90s term.
What does that mean?
If someone's your shorty, they're the person you're into. They're like your boo.
Yeah, but could you not say like pizza's my shorty?
You could.
I don't think it was used that way back in the day.
No, like she's my shorty. That was totally used that way.
No, but not pizza.
Well, no, I think
Why do we keep using pizza?
I think the recognition as pizza as an okay romantic partner as a life choice is a recent development. I don't think back in the 90s we were that open-minded.
Oh, so this is not just saying you love pizza. It's pizza is my romantic partner of choice.
Now, I have said pizza is bae before, and I am not attracted to only pizza.
I love the modifier only in that sentence. I'm not attracted to only pizza. I am attracted to pizza, but not only pizza.
Well, wait, Riley. I think you're using it ironically then.
Are you saying, Taylor, that you use it unironically?
When I talk about pizza?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that question.
We were still inventing irony in the 90s. We were still struggling to understand it.
Now it's like meta irony. You don't even intend to use it. They just use it.
We thought we knew irony, and then Alanis Morissette led us astray. We got very confused for a while.
They gave us a list of things that were just really bummer things and not actually like ironic.
We all got very confused about irony before the 2000s, when I think like irony finally found its foothold.
Yeah.
We should stop using pizza because now I'm just really hungry for pizza. I was already hungry before I got here, and I'm just really hungry for pizza.
Here, tell me about this word. I have never heard this word. Yeet.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I don't know where it comes from. I've never heard anyone say it.
Have you ever heard anyone say swerve?
Yes, but please don't ask me to define it.
if swerve is the definition of yeet, we're going to nowhere good.
Hold on. Can you use it in a sentence?
Can you give me the fruit? I don't think it's a word you can use in a sentence as much as like bae, where it like can be used in a sentence with other words.
I just say yeet? Well, that doesn't help. I need that.
Okay. So like the correlation here is talk to the hand, right?
Right.
Okay. So let's take talk to the hand and use that as it's a phrase, right?
Right.
So like
you probably wouldn't put it in a sentence.
In a sentence.
I wouldn't say like, listen, Riley, the way I feel about you right now is talk to the hand, okay? You understand?
Okay. So you understand what I'm saying, that even though it is a series of words, it is a phrase. So it's basically like one unit. So you wouldn't use it in a sentence. So yeet and swerve you would also not use in a sentence.
Are they just exclamations?
Yeet! So is it fun? Is it like when you're having a great time and you go yeet?
That's not a cool sound at all.
No.
It's not.
No. You're wrong.
Oh,
no.
Okay. When do you use yeet then?
Okay. So like if someone like is really bugging you, or like you see something and you're like, oh, I don't want to get into that, or like you see a fight, or like you see something going on, like two people are getting heated, or like two
drama.
people are getting into it, drama, and you're like, oh, I don't want to get into that.
Right.
It's almost like yeet. I don't want to get into that. Like I'm gonna go away.
Okay.
So it's not
Sort
as
of
much like
yikes?
talk to the hand.
Is it like yikes?
Yikes!
Does nobody say yikes?
No.
Oh.
Isn't that what like Shaggy says?
He
Like
says
yikes,
zoinks.
Scoob.
He says zoinks.
You say yikes? No. Well, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna because I was so desperately curious about this. Apparently, this originated this yeet on it was a Vine thing, which I think
I believe that.
It's kind of crazy that's I guess it makes more sense that slang words develop that way than however they spread from one end of the nation to the other in our generation, because with social media it's like things can become crazes like that. So
well, I wonder how many of the things we said you could really just trace to movies or TV shows.
I think that's very
everyone
true.
Would have seen,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, well, I guess I'm wrong. I looked up yeet, on Urban Dictionary, which I have heard it used as the way I have described it, like at school or in other people. But Sydney, it looks like you were right. It is a term used to express excitement, especially used in basketball when someone has shot a three-pointer that they are sure will go in the hoop. Can be used as an exclamatory, yeet, or a verb, to yeet someone. Yeet, exclaimed Lamarcus as his shot went toward the hoop.
So it's it like huzzah?
Yes.
Everything is like Renaissance fair. Huzzah!
It is. Yeet.
Great.
Huzzah!
Yeet to the glorious tipper!
My shot has gone into the hoop in the game of ball of basket. Huzzah!
That I would take issue with talk to the hand being a corollary.
No, I don't think that's a corollary either.
Talk to the hand was dismissive.
Yeah, that was similar to By Felicia, actually.
Exactly. You would actually put your hand up. Meaning you can talk to my hand now because not my face. Because actually talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Is that
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
In both definitions we've given, I don't think either of them correlate to talk to the hand.
Now, we've talked about turnt before.
Yes.
Turnt meaning perhaps under the influence of a substance.
Okay. Or just like
really
into partying.
Okay. Like really feeling it.
Like
really feeling
lit.
it, partying.
Now, is it shortened like turned up and then it just became turnt?
Yeah, I think it was like I'm turned up and then it was just I'm turned.
That makes sense. And see, again, in this list, the corollary they give is buggin'. I would argue this.
I don't know what buggin' means, so.
Buggin' is not like a positive thing.
Yeah, it's like, why are you bugging? Why are you freaking out?
Why are you going crazy about this thing? Why are you freaking out?
I wouldn't say that goes.
Why are you making drama where there doesn't need to be drama? Like, why are you bugging?
Okay. I would almost argue that buggin' and yeet would be more closely related than buggin' and turnt.
You could have also said, why are you clowning?
I've heard that before.
Which was similar to buggin'.
I don't think that has to do with turnt, though.
No, you know? I don't think they have to do with turnt either. Because turnt is a positive, like turnt is a state that you seek actively.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Walk the eightfold path to achieve the state of turnt.
No one wants to be bugging. You're not like, I'm finally bugging.
Yeah, I'd say like it seems like bugging is not a good thing, but turnt, it's like, yeah, I'm at this party, I'm so turnt. This party is so turnt. Yeah.
Okay.
Turnt.
So see, I which is funny because you have to wonder whoever made this list, like, did they know what any of these words? How old were they?
Do you want another Urban Dictionary definition
of what?
Turnt.
Yeah.
I figure they're a more reliable source in some aspects. Okay, well. I searched turnt with one T at the end.
Oh, okay.
And the top definition that comes up is turnt with two T's at the end. When you are so turnt that one T just doesn't describe the level of turntness.
Well, and to counter that, I have a definitive source for the definition of buggin'.
Okay.
It was used heavily in a song on the Space Jam soundtrack sung by Bugs Bunny and Company.
Oh, no.
And I was like, as we were talking, I was like, I remember this line that's like, something, if it's something doesn't happen, you're bugging. I'm like, oh, no, wait. Bugs Bunny sang that song. And it's like, who says the bunny can't rhyme? You're bugging. If bugs don't make you hop, you're bugging. So it's definitely derogatory. It's definitely derogatory.
Oh my god!
Is it? Hold on. Whoa.
Take the Space Jam. Don't stop. You're bugging.
Is the source of buggin' Bugs Bunny? Is that what that means?
Buggin'.
Is that where it was? Because that was super
Bugsin'?
90s. No, it's buggin'. It's definitely buggin'. And it was definitely
I mean, like Bugs Bunny, Bugs in, Buggin'.
Is that where that comes from? Because that's amazing.
I don't know if it was. I think it was probably like appropriated for the song use, but
well,
I don't.
That's true.
That would not fit the times.
Now, in this list of like common 90s slang, they include the phrase "eat my shorts," and I
from The Simpsons.
Yeah, now
That's
I am familiar with this
100%,
phrase.
yeah.
No, then I know that Bart Simpson would tell people to eat his shorts as a way of saying like, you know.
Kiss my butt.
There you go. I was trying to think of something without profanity. As a corollary. But like that was not, it was like an anti-authority thing. But that was not something people said commonly.
No.
I was not at school like, eat my shorts, man.
That's another thing where Sydney's like, eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. Bart Simpson says it. The corollary is a collection of letters that I don't understand, and I'm afraid there might be profanity in.
There is. One of these letters is a bad letter.
I bet I know which one it is, but go ahead.
It's IDFWU.
I don't know what that stands for or what it means.
Can I give you the words that don't contain profanity in them, and you can fill in the blank?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't. Blank.
Yes.
With you.
Okay.
Ah.
I understand that now.
I don't mess. Let's replace the F with an M.
Okay.
I don't mess with you.
Okay.
Is it?
I guess.
Is it
I don't
okay?
think that's a very good corollary, but
Is it okay to say to somebody, "Il faut"?
no.
Will they understand what I mean?
I was gonna say that's different. It is okay for you to say whatever you want to somebody. Will they understand that?
It flew.
Might they call 911 thinking you're having a stroke? Yes.
I was say like, "Lol, that's fine." It flew. That's what I think of you.
There's a song that is this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But I can't sing any of it or hum any of it because literally all the words after this phrase in the song are bad words. So,
Okay. Well, then don't.
no.
Now, I know what that they equate shade with our old word diss.
I would agree with that because I've heard diss before.
I think that's fair.
I would say that's fair.
I don't, but do you just say shade or isn't it?
No, I'd say like, well, okay, you can say you just dissed someone, right?
Yes.
You just shaded someone.
You can use it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're like throwing shade.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd say most commonly is throwing shade. But I've heard shaded someone.
But
Which
I
means
gotta
you're like making fun of somebody or giving somebody a hard time or like
Right.
talking crap about somebody, right?
Basically, talking bad about someone. If you want the Urban Dictionary definition, it is acting in a casual or disrespectful manner towards someone / dissing a friend. So diss is in the Urban Dictionary
wow.
definition.
I think this is interesting though because there are two words on this list, and if I'm not mistaken, they both originated in like the Paris is Burning like drag community, and shade definitely did. Which I think it's cool that these words are coming into like regular use by average teens, but like that's totally a word from like that community, like imported into daily speak.
Yeah.
What is the other one that's from that community?
Yes.
I knew that's the one you were going to say, and I just really wanted you to say it.
So, yas. Is this how I say
Yeah. Or like yes, queen.
Yeah.
this? Yes. Okay. I understand that. This is it. This is an affirmative. This is an exciting, like triumphant, like empowering word, like giving
Yeah.
someone encouragement.
And it says
Correct.
that the correlation is you go girl. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's pretty fair.
Totally.
Okay. There are actually one of my favorite Hillary T-shirts is just a picture of Hillary and it says Yas.
Oh. Well, she was
I
on.
might even say Yas Queen on it.
Well, that makes sense because she was on an episode of Broad City, and Alana Wexler's character, very very famous for using that phrase, "Yas Queen." So that makes sense to me.
That was my favorite Hillary shirt. Riley. I was about to call you Charlie, which is my daughter and not my
Nope,
sister.
try again.
Riley, teenager.
That is me. Sister.
I want to keep talking about all of this slang. I have more things I need you to decode for me, but before we do that, can you tell me?
Let's go check out the group message.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so we have 2 personal messages this week, 2 jumbotrons,
Oh, that's very exciting.
2 of them.
Who's up first?
The first one is for Rebecca from Joshua, and Joshua says, "Hey babe, can you believe that we're married after 8 years? I love you and look forward to all of the fun we'll have over the next life or so. Love, love, love you."
Oh.
And I would like to say that you can pick what day you want this set on, and they said September 6th, day after wedding, and today is September 5th. Does that mean today's their wedding?
Oh,
well,
wow.
I mean, I think that.
That's how time works, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
but they said that Oh, can you believe we're married after 8 years? I thought they meant we've been married 8 years. So their wedding's today.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Joshua.
guys.
I hope it went so wonderful. I hope the cake was good.
What if it's happening right now?
Oh, I hope everyone had a wonderful time. I hope it was beautiful and magical and very romantic.
Yeah. And also, can I have some cake?
And also, it was great cake. And I hope you got to eat some of your food. At our wedding, I didn't get to eat any of the food because I was too busy saying hi to people.
I hope you get to eat the food.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Rebecca
guys.
and Joshua. That's beautiful. Who else do we have this week?
This next message is for Weston from Mason. And Mason says, "Oh, Weston, you really gonna with 2 Instagram posts today, huh, bud? Interesting choice. Just kidding. You don't have an Instagram, and if you did, I would like both. Happy birthday from your best bud, and I can't wait until we can hang out or play D&D, whichever comes first. Can't wait to get to the finale with you. Stay golden."
Oh, that was nice. Happy birthday, Weston.
Happy birthday, Weston.
Happy birthday, Weston.
You know, you guys should treat yourself, hang out, and play D&D.
Do both at the same
You can do
time.
both at the same time.
Just socialize. Take a break while you're playing D&D. Hey,
And you can also
going.
eat cake. This is another cake you get an opportunity.
yes.
Eat some cake.
Fantastic. Have some cake on your birthday, Weston.
Yeah.
Play some D&D.
Hang out with your friend.
Yeah. Good job, Pony Boy.
Happy birthday, guys.
Stay golden.
All right. The other thing we have on the group message this week is an amazing sponsor that we've been telling you about for the last few weeks, but we're going to tell you about them again because they're just that great. And
Just
that's
that cool.
CISO. Now, CISO, if you've never heard of them before, that's SEESO. CISO is an on-demand streaming comedy service. Anytime, anywhere. And it's not just any comedy. They're actually curating this to bring you just the good stuff. So just the really funny stuff. The other thing that's really important to know is that it is only $3.99 a month.
What?
That's right. That's really cheap for great comedy, and it's ad-free. And you can check out all kinds of wonderful shows. They have a lot of original content, stuff you've maybe never seen before, like Harmon Quest and Take My Wife. Eventually, they'll have the My Brother, and Me show. Eventually, after it exists in the world. They also have a lot of older series that maybe you've watched before or have always meant to or just love to binge. So things like Parks and Rec or Saturday Night Live or The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Monty Python. They have all kinds of wonderful, hilarious shows. You can check them all out and start your 1 month free trial now.
Today,
So-
right this second.
So check it out for free. If you don't love it, you don't have to sign up. But oh my gosh, you're going to.
Yeah.
Because it's wonderful comedy, $3.99 a month. Go to seeso.com and start your free trial today. That's SEESO.com. Check it out. 1 month free trial. All the comedy you love, streaming all in one place.
You know what it sounds to me, Sid?
What?
CISO is very lit.
Oh.
It does sound very lit. And I understand that word.
You do understand.
That is my biggest problem. This list that we've been discussing says that lit is a word of today, and lit is not. Lit is a word of my day,
Of your
Taylor's
day.
day.
Just yours.
It can also be Riley's day, but it is not new.
But you know it doesn't reference like the band lit, right? Like,
Well, no, I mean I understand that.
well, because that's I don't remember lit being a word. I say this, and I never used any of these words because I did not have enough qualifying cool points to use any cool teen slang. I was that
You gotta
annoying.
cash them in.
I was using like, so and so chan and like kawaii. Like I was doing that when I was in like I was doing a different thing.
Well, I mean, I will say things like, okay, so the equivalent to lit, which means something is like cool, right? Something
I'd
is
say
super
it's very
cool.
similar to turned.
Oh.
Something is lit. Something is turned.
Well, also, they use the equivalent da bomb. Now, I never said that anything was da bomb or the bomb.
I can't imagine anyone using the phrase "da bomb" (DA) unironically.
That's hard for me. I'm sure people did and sounded really cool when they did it. I just would never have been able to pull that look off. Can you see me saying that?
No, please do it right now. Just use it in a sentence.
Hey, Riley. That Hamilton sweatshirt is da bomb.
Nope.
Denied.
Never.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
Your Poconos Manor sweatshirt is also da bomb.
Is it?
Nothing.
Is it though? Because you somehow diminished its the bombness by saying that.
No, I don't think I ever would have pulled that off. I did attempt no duh though.
No duh.
I said no duh unironically today.
When did you say it?
Travis and I were talking earlier about, I don't know, something. And he said, but I mean, we already knew that, right? And I was like, yeah, no duh. I said it.
Okay. I've heard you say it before.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think that's better than da bomb.
No duh meaning, yeah, of course.
I would like to ask, I just looked up lit on Urban Dictionary, and it says when something is turned up or popping. Mm-hmm. Isn't popping like your time?
Popping?
I thought
like
that
popping?
was...
Something's popping off.
Wait, I think that's you, Riley.
Yeah,
it is?
Popping off is now.
Oh, well, I've never used that. There you go.
Does that come from like a champagne cork? Like, we're partying now, we're popping off.
I bet that's
Corks.
what that comes from.
Hey,
It's popping off.
we're saying it does.
That makes sense.
Challenge us on that. I don't know. Sure, it does. You heard it on this podcast. I bet that's right.
Definitely guaranteed 100%. Totally sure.
The other thing that I don't think people actually said much was take a chill pill. I feel like that was something that like...
I would like to point out
That'd be
that I
rough.
have said that
You've said take a chill pill?
recently.
I say chill out.
Like I was on the phone with one of my friends and she was very upset about something. I was like, "Girl, just take a chill pill. Calm down for a minute." I say that a lot.
Okay.
I say that
Was that-
more than the corollary on this list, which is I can't with you right now.
See, I like that one.
I actually really do
But
too.
like that seems different to me to use those two phrases because it seems like if you're friends with someone or like you're close with someone and they're upset about something, you can be like, "Hey, take a chill pill. Calm down." But then I can't with you right now is like angry. Like I can't with you right now. Go away.
It's more intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is definitely like a cutoff. Like that's like a step down from a bye, Felicia, is I can't with you right now.
Yeah. Or like I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't even is more of a general, I think, version of I can't with you right now. Like if something bad is happening, instead of like I can't with you right now because there's not a person to can't with, it's like I can't even.
Okay, that makes sense, and I think you're right because if I don't think I would say to either of you unless I was really upset. I can't with you right now.
I can't with you right now.
I say it to my cat all the time. I just mean a total jerk. Like, Jack, I've had a long day. I can't with you right now. So,
Now, one phrase that I have to ask, I know you know what this means, Tay, but Riley, do you even know if I were to say what's the 411, what I mean, why I'm saying it, where it comes from?
You're going to be impressed with me.
You're going to know?
You're going to be impressed with me. And if
Okay.
I'm wrong, I'm going to sound so stupid. But if I'm right, I'm going to sound so smart.
Hold on, wait. You didn't look this up, right?
No, I think this is based off of my knowledge that I already have. I did not look this up.
I'm really excited.
If I am wrong, I'm going to sound real dumb.
I love you, but I hope you're wrong, but go ahead.
Okay. So like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong. But if I'm right, I'm going to sound real smart.
Go for it.
Okay. So I think what's the 411 means what's happening. Like,
Yes.
what's the deal? What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. And does it come from if I'm wrong, I'm gonna sound real dumb. Can you like wasn't like 411 like you could call that number? It's like an information center.
That's right.
you got it.
I knew it. I was so right, and now I sound so smart.
411 was information. That
Like you could call
on.
911 like emergency, and 411 is information. Okay, I was right.
You got
What?
it. So, wow.
Why didn't that extend to the other extension numbers, though? Because, like, what's the 911? Like, what's the problem? That would work. What's the star 69? What's the thing I don't know?
Do you think... I'm surprised nobody ever said what's the 911.
We just did. Somebody... Well, wait. Anything that we invent on the show, somebody has definitely done before us.
Yeah, that's true. We think
Yeah.
we invent a lot of things.
Except for Bradbury Squish and Blasters.
No,
Those
no
have not
squish and
been
blasters
invented.
out there.
I never said what's the 411 because I don't think I could have pulled that off either. That was I feel like that's another Clueless thing. Was that a Clueless thing?
Yeah, I wasn't clueless.
Is this another one where like I can't imagine people ever using this unironically? You know?
What's the 411?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think people did. I mean, because some of that stuff, I still say whatever to this day.
Well, yeah, I mean that's like a word.
I don't. I know, but I don't. I don't say it like whatever.
Did you all ever do the hand thing, the whatever Major Loser?
Yeah.
Because I used to say that all the time in elementary school, and I thought I was cool.
Yes, I used to, except it was cool for a while to do the thing and instead just say Walmart.
Walmart?
Because it was like a joke. Like, here's a W, here's an M.
It was irony. That was an ironic use of that.
Oh.
Yes.
See, I did the 3 fingers ups, like it was a W and the E forever, and then major is a M, and then L is loser.
That seems really mean.
It does seem really mean. Like I was gonna say, like the loser on the forehead, like the big L on your forehead,
like in the song All Star.
It is in the song.
Wait. Are you talking about Smash Mouth?
Yes.
In the movie Shrek.
In the movie Shrek.
Okay, that's all right then. That's where you got it from.
I was trying to figure out, like, why is Riley talking about Smash Mouth?
She was looking pretty dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Yeah, well, we just did that now. That's part of our show.
I started off with the Space Jams rap. I can't go down.
And Sydney, I'm 99.9% positive that you've sung a song on the show before to Taylor to the tune of The Weather Outside is Frightful.
Oh yeah. We did it.
Fair.
It's fine.
So I think we're pretty all even here.
Now, I'm going off the list a little bit for some of the ones that I thought were very important from my time, and hopefully you can maybe give me a modern corollary.
Okay.
So
I'll do my best.
all that in a bag of chips.
What?
What if something is all that in a bag of chips? It's everything. It's like the best. It is the greatest. It's all that and a bag of chips.
I
It's
think
the best thing that could
when
be
you
happening.
said that's everything, I think that's a modern corollary. Like, oh my God, that is everything.
So that you would say that?
Yeah. I'd say so. I've heard
Okay.
that before.
Okay.
Like, this shirt is everything. This show is everything.
Okay. So we would have said this show is all that in a bag of chips.
See, I think because it's something that Dad would say, and this might come from somewhere, but I think it's just a Dad thing. Whenever he'd talk about how much food he wants, and he'd say everything twice with cookies. Can we use that in the same place to mean something that's just so good?
You know what? Now we can.
That boy is everything twice with cookies.
I mean, and you could have just said all that, which was also a popular television program.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you.
What
more
else you got for me, Sid?
Slang. Well, my phone's trying to give me a free iPhone, and I lost my list. Hold on.
Wow. Profesh.
Sorry, I know. Booyah.
What?
Booyah.
Don't you ever just want to exclaim booyah, like when you're really excited, like booyah?
Here's what I have for you. Here's my counter.
Uh-huh.
Yeet.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fair enough.
Or, according to Sydney, huzzah.
Do you think we can get huzzah going?
Think.
Sydney, stop trying to make us all happen.
Huzzah is never going to happen, Sydney.
Okay, word.
Word?
Word.
Word.
Do you still say word?
Yeah.
I mean, is that still a thing? Word?
I mean,
word would be like, Taylor, can you give me an example of word? I'm trying to think of a good example.
Well,
when would you use word?
This is something that my friends definitely still use, and it's used as just kind of an affirmation, like, oh, word. And so like, oh, really? Like, you know, or if you're also like saying word, like, right. Yeah.
I agree with that statement. That is accurate.
Do you want to know the origin of word?
Sure.
I have it for you.
That sounds like such a deep thought. The origin of word.
What is the origin of word, Riley?
I don't think I can use that tone of voice when talking about this origin of word. Word is the shortened form of the phrase, my word is my bond, which was originated by inmates in U.S. prisons. The longer phrase was shortened to word is bond before becoming word, which is most commonly used. It basically means truth or to speak the truth.
Wow, that is so much more powerful than the way we use it. My word is my bond.
Can you imagine if you started saying that? Every time you think you're about to say word, stop and say, my word is my bond instead.
My word is my bond.
Look at my boss. boss is like, hey, can you unload those 2 cases of wine? I'm like, my word is my bond.
Your life will become so much more dramatic all at once if you start doing
Huzzah!
I also like the idea that we all become a little more enigmatic when we do things like that. No one quite knows how to take you or what you mean at any time. What did she just say? My word is my bond?
And I didn't just say my word is my bond. I said my word is my bond.
This is the super cool Smirl Girl vernacular that you can use to see how cool your friends are.
Because if somebody gets that and goes, my word is also my bond.
That's your friend.
That's your buddy. Like, you just found your new best friend.
I mean, or maybe they were in prison, which is also possibly, you know, a future friend. But, you know, there's 2 forms of reference there.
If you were also in prison, then you can bond over that.
But there's another
that sort
thing.
of common ground can be a great
I
icebreaker.
want to see the Venn diagram of people that are in prison and people that listen to still buffering. No judgment on either category. I'm just curious.
This is also another statement we are making about this phrase.
We're going to get some letters.
Oh, no.
My bad.
That's an accurate description for that entire discussion.
My bad. Sorry about that, guys. We'll try to do better next time. Is there anything
Did you ever say that's on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that more commonly, and I hear that more commonly than my bad. Like, oh, that's on me.
Okay, so same idea. My bad. Like, this is my fault. This thing that has happened, I am responsible for it, and I am taking responsibility. It's a very responsible statement.
Yeah.
My bad.
Tis my fault.
What about snap?
Tis my transgression.
Oh, snap.
I only use snap if I'm like, if there's like not really drama building, but I'm pretending like things are getting more dramatic than they're really getting.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Oh, did you just eat the last Fig Newton? Oh, snap. Like,
You just ate the last Fig Newton? That's your form of reference? That's
feel like
the sentence you're using to describe that word?
I really like Fig Newtons.
I feel like that's an accurate representation of a usage by Sydney Smirl. Like, I think that is correct in its presentation.
Oh, snap. You just ate the last Fig Newton. Somebody's going to be upset.
And she's saying this to her 2-year-old.
Daddy wanted that Fig Newton. He's going to be so sad.
Do you want to know where that came from?
Sure.
It was can't talk.
Okay, let's try that again.
Popularized by Tracy Morgan of Saturday Night Live. Oh, snap is a seemingly derivative of oh, no, you didn't.
Okay. I like oh, snap better.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What about fly?
On fleek.
Is that an equivalent?
All right.
You think?
Well, that makes
It's just
sense.
the first one that came to mind.
Because Fly was like cool. Fly was like on point.
Right. Like Jennifer Lopez was a fly girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say on fleek is good. Like, that outfit is so fly. That outfit is so fleek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you say it? Whoa, okay.
So wait. I know eyebrows are always fleek. And so your eyebrows could be fly. So could you have fly brows?
Now you can.
Let's see. In this dictionary we are making verbally, we have fly brows. Huzzah! And my what is my bond.
Wait. Hold on. How much cooler does this sound? Listeners, we are charging you with a serious task. How much cooler does it sound instead of looking at somebody and saying, your eyebrows are on fleek, saying, you got some fly brows.
You got some fly brows. But then what if they don't understand that fly brows is supposed to be all one word, and they're just thinking like you're shortening eyebrows to brows, and you're saying you got some fly brows.
Well, it's a double meaning. It works on 2 levels.
It's beautiful. I'm in love with this now. Please, can we make fly brows a thing? Go, you got
some fly brows.
All right, I'm really and now, but you you said something, and I didn't know that this was possible. So you can say something is just fleek and not on fleek.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can do both. I'd say it's less common to say something is fleek, but you can do both.
Okay, and this is a cool positive thing.
Yeah.
This is and this is usually used to compliment something about someone's appearance.
Yeah.
Their shirt, their eyebrows, their.
Yeah.
Now, if something was on fleek, but it is no longer, is there a past tense we can use? Has something flucked? Oh, that sounds super close to something dangerous.
Oh, be careful. Be careful with that one.
I said it and then I thought about it. The autobiography of Taylor Smirl.
Now, not on this list, but I just have a question. Is rad still in use?
I use it.
Rad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Radical. Rad.
I didn't know if rad was still acceptable.
I still use that. I don't know if other people do. I still use that.
Because I don't even feel like, I mean, when I was using rad, I don't feel like everybody else was using rad. I just liked it.
Do you know, I love all these origin stories on Urban Dictionary. Apparently rad was made popular by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, along with cowabunga.
Yeah.
Popular teen phrase, cowabunga, dude.
Tubular, bodacious.
Yeah.
Are we
Does that work?
surfers now?
I mean, I think that came from surfer culture, but it permeated all teen culture for a while.
What?
I mean, bodacious was something people said.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, rad would come from there. One that I still use is groovy, which I know
Nope.
predates all of us.
Yeah, that's not cool anymore.
That's not cool. Okay.
You could bring it back, though. You could bring it back, Riley.
Groovy, dude.
I don't say it like that. I say it like, okay, we got plans, groovy. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I guess like using it like in passing almost.
Well,
it's fine.
It seems to me that all of these words at different times, they all have the common theme of emerging from a subculture. It's like,
Yes.
be it the hippies, the surfers, like the drag community, like it seems
People
like
in
that's
prison.
Yeah, like it's all coming from a very small community that's like then making its way into the like universal vernacular, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That is, and I think part of it is that if something sounds cool, it's that's an easy answer for it. Like it's easily adopted because that sounds cool. I want to say it. I want to sound like that. I want to say that. That seems like a cool thing to say. I'll say that too. And then the other thing I think is that a lot of this language changes so much because then your parents won't know what you're saying. Right? I mean, don't you think? Like that's why else would it be different? Why wouldn't there be like a set of these are cool slang words that everybody thinks are cool and so we keep using? No, because now the words are all different, and so I've become like a fuddy-duddy. I'm like an old person.
That uses the word fuddy-duddy.
Gotta look that one up too.
because I don't know the new words, and it's a way of saying like these are cool, I sound cool, and also, geez, the rents just don't understand.
The rents. They just don't get it.
Do you not call them the rents anymore?
No.
Oh.
But I do need to find this post that I can't find, but it's this post that was on Facebook that was made popular on like Twitter and stuff that was like, parents, look out for these terms in your kids' texts because they mean these things. And it was like, you know how like LOL like is like a what is that where like you use the letters, it stands for the things.
Oh.
Acronym.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a bunch of acronyms that they say are a text, but they're like 20 letters long. And they're like, that's what this means. These popular phrases. Have you seen that?
I've seen that.
And none of them are accurate.
And they also supposedly mean various forms of like, take your clothes off and send me pictures.
Yeah.
Or let's get naked and meet somewhere or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think actually one of them is let's get naked and meet somewhere.
I feel like you should meet somewhere and then get naked is how that works. You kids today.
Driving around naked.
What about crib? Is that still something you say? Like, have you heard that term?
No. Well, I mean, I know what it refers to.
Like someone's house?
Yes.
Someone's place?
Like the show
You still-
MTV's
like,
Cribs.
Yes.
You still call a place a crib?
No.
What would you call it? Is there a cool name for
I
somebody's?
don't think there is a place for someone's home. Or
Okay.
place of living.
Well, see, you guys got to come up with something. Do you ever say I'm outie?
Nope. Never.
No? Audi 5000?
No.
No, that's not a thing.
No.
I've also found on lists, I've been looking through all these different lists, schwing is listed as popular 90s slang.
That had to be only a Wayne's World thing, right?
I think that was only a Wayne's World thing.
No one ever was saying swing. Well, that's not true. I'm sure people did, but that was not. It only came from the movie.
I have to imagine a young Justin McElroy said "schwing" for me.
Definitely.
Schwing was like Wayne and Garth being excited, exuberant, like expression of joy or like triumph, like schwing. Or like if somebody's a babe, if somebody's a total babe, then they would say schwing. So an attractive person that you saw, if you see an attractive person, you could say schwing. And then they would run away because that's a scary thing to say.
Right.
Do you have any, so I guess turnt still?
Yeah.
Or yeet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a very limited vocabulary.
Well, I also found on this list, like, we used to call people fart knockers.
And that's from Beavis and Butthead.
Yes. But we didn't.
Or dillweed, yes.
But we didn't, like, commonly say fart knocker. Like, you're such a fart knocker. I can't imagine myself having said that.
I'm going to use that now.
I have a question. I'm out of list, but I do have a question, which is, on the OC once,
Okay.
they used the phrase "salt my game." Have you ever heard that phrase?
I've heard salty.
Salt my game as in to preserve your game meat adequately for the winter?
Or like, no, like, although that would work.
That is a thing you do.
Like, if I was gonna salt your game, if somebody was salting my game, like, I'm trying to be cool or like look cool around people I'm like attracted to or interested in. So my game, you know. Mm-hmm. And if you're salting it, then like you're messing with it.
Trying to mess up. Okay, I can see that. I've never heard anyone say that.
Has that ever been a thing anywhere in history?
No.
Just the OC?
Yeah.
As in the television program?
Yes.
Not like, I don't even know necessarily, is that a thing in Orange County? I don't know.
Now I do know the term salty, like when someone's upset about something, like, oh, you're salty today. Like that's, I like that one, but I don't know if that correlates exactly.
Yeah,
like
someone
that
asked me
too.
if I was upset the other day, and I was like, I'm a little salty about it. I'll get over it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not that upset about it. I'm just a little salty about it. I'll get over it.
Are there any like major, and Taylor, you may know the answer to this too, Riley, Taylor, any major other today things? Because I feel like we're also informing our listeners right now that they should know that you guys are saying that what you mean. Because obviously I don't know. I'm still saying groovy. Oh, I didn't talk about squad.
Squad for sure. Fam.
Fam.
Those are your friends.
Your friends. Mm-hmm. My squad, my fam.
Right. Like my peeps.
Nope.
Oh, well, but you know.
Not like your marshmallow treats you get on Easter.
Like my peeps.
I think that might be it. I can't really think. That was a very extensive list that you found for me.
You know, one that and it's not. I don't know if it's a cool word today. I think it's just something that I hear in my community a lot, like in Brooklyn, and I would actually guess an origin for it. But I remember when I first went away to college, and I would be talking to like mom and dad back home, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go out with some kids," and they'd be so confused, like, "You're going out with children? What are you saying?" I think it might actually be a Boston thing that just slowly became a New York thing or something, or maybe it's just like a very specific like 20 to 30-year-old like, you know, directly before millennials thing. I'm not sure, but
no, I've heard that. I've heard cool people say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some drinks with some kids. That's terrible. Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't drink with kids. Speaking, and you mentioned Boston, that reminds me of Wicked. We didn't talk about Wicked.
Oh yeah, that's
the musical.
Yes, Wicked the musical.
Oh no! And
From
you
Boston.
think I'm uncool? No, that's another thing. If it's something's really cool or Wicked.
I've heard that before.
Well, it also like could be used as a modifier, like that's wicked good or that's wicked bad. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know what I like about all this is that for so many of these words, we have used the same word to explain it, which is cool or uncool.
Yeah.
Well, which I guess just makes cool the best word.
The best word of all time.
Similarly, like I remember, Sydney, one of your friends when we were teens tried to make the word hella cool. And I think that's originally a West Coast term. But once again, just fits that, hella, wicked, cool.
That's very popular now, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Really?
Did it finally happen?
No, hella is very cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does it make you nervous to say it because it's almost a curse word?
No, because it's almost one, so it doesn't make me nervous.
Right.
I was wondering. I was looking for Riley to flinch when she said it. Well, I hope we've maybe let everybody know now.
Yeah, I think this is maybe one of our more educational episodes.
So now if you're a teen,
For all people?
you can say these things and be cool.
Yes.
And your parents won't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And if you are a parent or a former teen, and you used to be a teen, but you're no longer one, you'll
impress your teens.
Impress your teen friends.
No, like you said if you're a parent.
I know. Well, or
if you're a parent, yes. Impress your teens.
If you're a parent, impress your teen. Actually, you're going to bum your teens out because they're going to be like, oh.
They're going to have to find all new words.
Don't say that, Mom. Bummer isn't a thing.
No.
Oh, sorry. But if you are an adult and you're just hanging out with teenagers, I didn't mean to encourage that. That was a weird thing.
It's a little weird.
That was a little weird.
That's okay, though.
Maybe if you're a teacher.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there.
If you're a teacher, impress your students.
There you go.
Unless they're like, you teach elementary school, and then maybe don't.
No, don't say some of these things to your Why are you talking about turnt in front of your elementary school students, guys?
Who's going to get turnt this weekend?
Don't say that.
This craft is going to get very turnt. Who's ready for recess? It's going to be lit.
Don't say these things. What Riley, you had some people to thank.
Yes, I actually did it. I made a list of everyone who sent me birthday presents. And when I say everyone, I realized there were a few people that put on the Facebook group that they had sent me things and I had not opened them on my birthday. And that's just because I can't drive yet. And you all usually are the ones that go to the P.O. box and pick up stuff.
So we have to go empty the P.O. box.
Well, we've only made one trip since my birthday. So these are just the people in the first trip. There will be more. If I mention you and you said on the Facebook group that you sent me something, I will mention you soon. But this week is just the first people that sent me things. So I'd like to thank Justin, Sammy Joe, Cammie, Jason, Rachel, Chris, Tuli, Michael, Rachel, Christine, Jake, Lainey, Tiffany, Liz, Valerie, Jim, and Jennifer. They all sent me very nice gifts. All of them were very thoughtful and very cute and very nice. And thank you all very much.
Thank you guys for making Riley's birthday even happier.
Yes.
Sweet 16 even sweeter, if you will.
Yes.
Thank you to the Maximum Fun Network for allowing us to be a part. We had such a great time meeting some of you listeners at Max Fun Con. We have such a great time being part of this network. Please go to MaximumFun.org and check out some of our other wonderful podcasts. There are so many that you would enjoy and love listening to as well. Thank you. If you're please, if you're a listener, consider joining our Facebook group, Still Buffering on Facebook. Tweet at us at StillBuff, and you can email us at stillbuffering@maximumfun.org. If you have a second to rate and review us on iTunes, we would really appreciate it. That helps us out. And also share our show with a friend if you think they would like it.
And if you have a Jumbotron or a personal message you want to give to someone else, like the two very nice ones we did earlier on the show, you can go to MaximumFun.org/Jumbotron, and you can sign up to have one on our show, and we'll say it, and we'll say whatever you want us to say.
And thank you to the Novellas for our theme song, Baby You Change Your Mind.
This has been Still Buffering, a sister's guide to teens through the ages. I am Riley Smirl.
I'm Sydney McElroy.
And I'm Taylor Smirl.
I am a teenager.
And I was too. Huzzah!
I'm Jesse Thorne, and I'm curious about Jonathan Van Ness and his show, Getting Curious. What were you most excited to learn something about?
I was really excited about the Romanoffs. I was really excited.
Why were you so excited about the Romanoffs?
Well, because I've been obsessed. Thanks for listening to the episode. I'm just kidding. Because I've been obsessed with them since I was 11 from the movie Anastasia.
Jonathan, what's a baby brain?
It's a brain that's finally ready to explore.
Getting Curious, a show for your baby brain. Download it wherever you get podcasts.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture. Artist owned.
Listener supported.